Do you need to change your approach for a game of this magnitude?
Um, Look, you change your approach for every game, really. There's always little subtle tactical tweaks, and obviously the fact that Northampton have scored, out of the last 20 goals, I think they've had 17 from the set piece. So we know that's a huge part of their arsenal. Obviously, they're not, big scorers in the division, but when they do, it tends to come from a restart or a set piece. So it's somewhere we'll have to shift a bit of focus on. It'll obviously be a part of our strategy going into today's training and obviously into the match tomorrow. But again, we believe in open play, and certainly myself as a coach, I do, make slight adjustments always, in game and build up to games, but also, a lot of my focus during the week is on our team and on the team that we put out, and what we're going to do. And we believe that if we do what we can do, we can cause any team problems. So it's a focus. Certainly, we're paying them the utmost respect, that they deserve, but obviously heavily weighted towards what we're going to do and how we're going to perform on the day. Yeah, well, it's huge. I mean, obviously the 2 points ahead of us in the table, and it gives us the opportunity to leapfrog them. And there's 6 teams fighting it out, for two spaces. So every point, every chance you get, certainly of playing anyone in and around you, is going to be vital. And in my time here, we've lost at Wigan, we've lost at Barton, and we've lost at Swindon. So we haven't had a great record against the teams in and around us, albeit performance levels in most games since I've been here have been okay. There's just been moments where I think the team and the squad have maybe lacked a little bit of confidence and a little bit of belief. And I thought, certainly Easter Monday's game, to go a goal behind early in the game to a side that are, fighting at the other end of the table for, playoff kind of positions, and to come back in the manner we did and win the game in the manner that we did, I thought was a real, a shot in the arm for the group, for the team. It will do nothing but raise confidence. A massive fly just flown in here, just started landing. So yeah, it'll do nothing but I think for certainly the group and a young group as they are, it should do wonders for the confidence, and we feel it's been coming. It really, really has. And we've had some tough fixtures of late because you're playing the kind of bigger sides in the division, but I think for large parts of the game the boys have competed without putting the points on the board. And certainly with 6 left, every point is going to be vital. And I think if you can get probably 3, possibly 4 wins out of the last 6, you'll have a legitimate shot at staying in the division. If you don't, then you possibly don't deserve to stay in the division. And both teams Saturday will have that kind of hanging over them. For us, we've just got to focus on us, go be us, and attack teams as we have. And I think we can win any game of football. So we'll be going to Northampton to win. We'll be going to impose our style on them, and obviously if you're Northampton, I think they'll be wanting to beat us as well. So it should set it up for a really, really good tie. They're a slightly different team based on the last time I went there, we played early on the season. Fleetwood and lost 1-0, but we had 78% possession, loads of shots, and the undone us with a Keaton Bolger corner. So I know they can be a tricky opponent, but again, we have to focus on us, and I'm confident if we can deliver us, then we can cause everyone problems, especially Northampton.
Do you have to have a different sort of frame of mind at the end of the season for the run-in when you're at the bottom of the table? Do you need to have a different sort of mindset almost?
No, for me, I think you should be trying to win every single game. That's the expectation, and if you want to get promoted or you want to have a good solid season, then that should be your aim, no matter who you're playing. I was always like that as a player. I always believed the next game was an opportunity to win again and start a new run, start a new phase, as well as understanding, the difficulties of trying to get on those runs. You have to, let's not complicate the game. You have to be fit and you have to be disciplined. That's the bedrock in terms of, if you're not fit and you're not disciplined, then it's very, very difficult to get on runs or play your best football. At the end of the day, football's about fitness and discipline. Watch a Champions League Tuesday, Wednesday, watch the Europa League last night. Ridiculous athletes playing at a very, very physical level. Saturday, Tuesday or Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday or Wednesday, in the off season, in a major tournament, in Champions Leagues, in internationals. The top players don't stop. The ridiculous levels of fitness is what's required to play at the absolute top. So if those are the best players in the world, the best technicians in the world, paid the most money in the world, it's fly, and they're the fittest they can possibly be, then how dare anybody playing in the third tier of English football not be fit? A professional is, as Customato says, it's somebody who turns up and does his job. Regardless of how he feels, he gets the job done. And I think too many people consider themselves professional footballs in the modern era, and they don't ever get the job done, because they only get the job done when they feel good or they feel nice. Well, my career was, lots of the times you don't like the people you're playing for, you don't like the people you're playing with, but you've got to get the required results. The people you're playing for and with mightn't actually like you, but it's about getting the job done. If a plumber or electrician just turned up at your house and he didn't feel like doing the job, what's he just walk out and decide he's going to do a shoddy job and just not bother? No, he doesn't. He does a professional service, and we have a job to do. Part of that job, I think, the first part of it is being fit and being disciplined. We feel that we're on the correct rails for that now, and we're moving in the correct direction on that now, and then that gives us a chance to win games of football and enjoy the good moments of football. And when you're not doing that, I don't think you should be rewarded. I think the fans should criticise you. I think you should be criticised from all quarters if you don't win games of football and you don't put pride and put honour into the jersey of whatever football club it is that's paying you to be privileged to play the game of football as a job. It's an incredible profession, and I think sometimes lads lose track of that.